everyone, Edie here from her car. I just got a Dear Edie. Dear Edie, should I go to a Congress if I'm a beginner? Abso-freaking-lutely you should. Even if you don't know your basic step yet, you should go. Why? Because number one, it's so much fun. And you can see other dancers that you can aspire to become. You can watch really cool shows and performances. You can take beginner workshops at most congresses throughout the world. There's always a beginner workshop or two. The best congresses have a full beginner's boot camp. And a beginner boot camp at a congress really will catapult you on, because it's like full immersion. When you do a boot camp at a congress, you'll get there early in the morning and they'll start you with the basic step, and you'll go for several hours progressing. And then by the time, you'll go have dinner, take a small nap, and then you go out dancing that night. And if the instructor was smart, they would teach you how to ask a person to dance that night. Beginners are fearless. They'll go up to anybody and ask anybody to dance. Why? Because they haven't been turned down yet, so they have nothing to fear. So it's awesome, And then the next day, you continue your education at the beginner boot camp, which is an extension of the previous day, and then you ask again people to dance that night, and it's great. I think some of the best congresses in the world, what I believe is that they reserve the front 3 or 4 rows just specifically for the beginners of the boot camp. Why? Because beginners are your future, okay? If you treat them like gold, their very first event, they're gonna Facebook everybody. Beginners never complain about the price, or never want to try to get in free, or chip you down to nothing. They are wonderful people, and they are our future. So yes, beginners. I've had more guys especially attend a beginner's boot camp at the Congress and then want to continue taking privates or want to join a class afterward and become amazing dancers within less than a year, okay? I highly recommend that the beginner boot camp, whoever the instructor is, apply the black belt system of teaching. Why? Because it's a progressive learning system that's based on a system of moves, families of moves put together in a very methodical way, a way that is easy to remember, easy to understand. And it's awesome, because people tell me, Edie, when I was taking other classes, we were all over the place. One day we'd learn this pattern, the next day we'd learn the next pattern, and the next, and no patterns associated with each other, from they didn't build on, they didn't progress from the previous week or even the previous months. They just kind of like threw something at them. And your classes will remain very small if you're pattern-based thinkers, okay? And the more I train, the more I see results from the system of black belt salsa, the more I believe in it, okay? And usually, when you see something good, it actually gets better and enhances and grows over time. When you see something that's not so good, but it's kind of like super flashy, it's come and go, It'll be around for a little while, and then all of a sudden it disappears. Quality lasts a long time. Quality gets better and better and better. And that's what we're seeing with the black belt program, especially with beginners, how they're progressing. That's what I highly recommend that you guys apply, especially for promoters, to just take a look at the black belt program, especially for beginners, and see what it's about. We're usually afraid of things we don't understand, but the black belt system is a system that has been proven over and over and over again over many years, and it's fabulous. So I highly recommend that if you're going to be holding a congress or an event, that you apply the black belt system, or at least give it a shot, okay? Try it 1 year to your beginners, and I guarantee you they're not only going to become great dancers, but they're going to actually remember concepts and ideas that they wouldn't normally be able to remember before, okay? Okay.
Turn left onto Highway
So
26.
I'm an advocate of the program. I live the program. I teach the program. I hate teaching patterns. I love teaching systems of knowledge that actually create patterns on its own by itself. Okay, with just a few fundamental concepts, your students are ready to go. All right, so beginners, yes, attend a Congress, and especially attend a Congress where they are applying a black belt system, the black belt technology, to beginners boot camps, beginners workshops, okay? All right, well, enough said. This is Edie the Salsa Freak signing out. Keep dancing.